is Fireflame with
Summertime Rebel. And today we are going to be talking about how messed up this world is with all of the bullies. And I think it's really something meaningful to talk about, really, because, people in this world, they're selfish and they have all sorts of issues, no matter if it's family issues, even if you're getting bullied or you are the bully. I think this will really help people because, they can listen to us talk about, our problems and stories and whatever. So, my friend here, she's going to give me the topics.
I like the first thing that I chose.
Okay. And so, we're going to talk about different things. Okay, so what do you think is, the number one problem with bullies?
Do I have to pick one out of the hundreds?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, the one main problem is I don't think the kids were raised right.
Right. Okay, so that's a big problem with the kids today. They don't get the what's the word for it? The attention that they need for their wrongs in their life. Like,
they think they should get, like, you did good, Timmy.
Congratulated for their wrong.
Knock him in the teeth. You got it, kid. Yeah, so.
And so, like, back then, kids, they used to get their butts whooped because they did something wrong. And these days, there's laws that say that, you can't whoop your child because if it leaves a bruise, then it's against the law. And, honestly, I'm kind of against that because, if a kid loses their control and they're doing wrongs, then, they're going to keep doing wrong until they get punished for it, and then they're never going to learn.
They're going to think, oh, well, I didn't get punished. I don't think I did anything wrong, so it's fine.
Right.
Let's just do it again, so.
Like my little brother, for instance, I hate to bring him up, but he is a good example. My little brother, he's 11, and he never gets whooped. And he does so many wrong things. He will cuss, he'll flip you off, he'll do all sorts of stuff. And, I mean, I love him, don't get me wrong.
Oh, we both do.
But but I'm just saying, he never gets whooped, and I think that's why, he acts like he does.
Yeah.
So, that's definitely a big problem.
Oh, and then can we discuss the fact about what has happened since Tuesday to me?
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to talk about that one?
Oh, yeah, I got this.
Okay.
So, I've been getting bullied since last Tuesday, which has been horrible. Exceptionally, though. Anyways, where should I start on that one? What happened first Tuesday? Oh, yeah.
The candy incident.
Okay, so on Halloween, my teacher, the only teacher, allowed everyone to get candy. She trusts our class, right? And then they're like, she's not looking. And snatched a ton of candy, like 10 pieces, out of the freaking bowl and put it in their hoodies. And then I'm sitting there like, I just took one piece, just one. Walked to the teacher, said, we need to have a discussion really fast in the hallway. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then we talked. I told her what happened. And then I complained to someone who I found out took 2 pieces of candy.
Yes, but considering that she is a good friend and I listen to my friends, and based on the way that I was raised, I know that stealing is wrong, but I guess some kids, they get caught up in, trying to act like the other ones.
Yeah.
And it reflects on other people, and they're like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna be cool. So...
Yeah, so, I mean, she returned the candy and all.
I did.
And gladly. But then the problem was with everything else is that after she did that, the girls got called in the hallway about it. And then after class was almost over, they came to me. And the one girl asked, why are you being a snitch? And then said, you didn't tell on her for taking candy. I'm like, I didn't need to. She apologized and gave the candy back without me really doing anything.
Right.
Or without me even knowing that she did that. And they're like, why did you snitch on me? I'm like, because what you did was wrong. And she's like, how? I'm like, you should know how. I mean, if you're that, I don't want to be blunt, but not stupid. Stupid is a mean word to use. Idiotic.
Idiotic. That's a good word.
To not understand that something is wrong or anything. I mean, your parents really did not raise you right. Ew, and
can I point something out real quick?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, so to all those kids out there who love the word snitch, I'm gonna tell you something. It's probably gonna tick you off. But snitch isn't even really a word. Considering that, it's just made up and it makes no freaking sense. If you want to say snitched, you can say told on, tattletailed, but in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other kids out there who, have got bullied, I'm pretty sure they have the same opinion. Snitching isn't telling on you, it's doing the right thing. And for all the teachers who sit there and, you'll go tell them something that's important, and then they'll sit at their desk and when they say, don't come to me tattletelling, that irks me because, the teacher is supposed to be there for you to talk to. And when when he or she says, don't come tattletelling to me, that is a big problem because that person is supposed to be there for you when you need to tell them something, right?
Right. Oh, and should we discuss about what happened Friday?
Go ahead.
Okay. So there is another incident. Oh yeah, it is that one. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the second one, then the third one.
Go ahead.
So the second thing that happened on Friday was that there was no teacher in our class, right? And everyone got mad at me because they all assumed that I was the one who told that there was no teacher in the classroom because they were acting like idiots, playing poker, being on their phones. And I did the responsible thing. I didn't mention who or what they were doing. I just said they were doing everything right and acting like good students, just waiting for a teacher because they didn't know what to do. And they didn't know the number to call. And then the thing that happened is that a girl walked up to me after yelling at me earlier about it and told me that everyone thinks I did it. And why did I snitch on our class? I'm like,
that freaking word again.
Okay. And then I was like, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Even though I did. Because I don't care. If something wrong's happening, I'm going to do that.
I mean, it's the right thing.
I know.
I mean, that brings me back to the whole thing. It's not snitching, it's doing the right thing. Because if no one would have told, and word got out, Mr. McGuire would have probably lost his job for not having a teacher in the room.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. Just because, I mean, me and her are teens, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, some teens can be insecure. And just because they want to have the time to, be on their phones 24/7, if you're in school, you need a teacher in the same classroom as you. I mean, it's okay if they walk out for a few minutes or whatever, but I mean, to have a whole period without any teachers in the same room, someone needs to do something.
Because it's going to end up horrible anyways. And then let's end up with the last subject that happened. Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna have another one for Monday. So the last thing that happened Friday is it was the end of our class. We have a celebration for our school. If you like an academic thing, if you got like all A's or some shit, I have no clue. Oh yeah, it's for if you passed your grade. I passed my grade. She passed her grade. We were good. We were in line, right? We have to be in this really long line while they do these announcements that take forever. Just like, hello. Yeah, this grade. Oh, and you grade. Your grade.
You grade.
You grade. And then you grade, and then you're good. But they were taking forever on the announcements. So I was standing in line. This boy. Sorry, can you get up a little bit so I can just show them what happened? Like that. Okay, so, and here's the thing that happened. Like, I mean, this boy for real, turn around for a second.
Like, which way?
No, that way. That way's good.
That way, okay.
Okay, and then this boy kept doing this. Love you. But, no. But my point is that, I mean, he kept pushing into me because he was play fighting in line. That could have been avoided if he just stopped what he was doing and just stop everything. You're taller than me, you know.
I'm sorry. Here, let me sit down all the way.
But, no, my point is that, I mean, what he did was immature and stupid. And then whenever I looked at him after he hit me for the 10th time, if I did this to you,
You know, that glare, like, you need to stop.
yeah, and then them yell, "What?"
Can't stand people like
That's the one thing that really set me off on that one, because it made me mad. And then I'm sitting there like, okay, next time you do it, next time you hit into me really hard like that, I'm going to get out of line, sit down, and read a book, or I'm going to punch you in the face. So I took the easier road. Whenever he did this again, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Walked out of line, right? This girl stopped me. So I'm going to use you as an example again.
Okay.
I'm going to yell at you.
Oh, okay. I love being yelled at. Go ahead.
Okay, pretend you're walking in line, right? And you're just pissed off. You were supposed to be in line. It's AB order, get in line. And again,
who likes being yelled at like that? Because I know I don't.
I don't either. But my point, thank you by the way. But no, my point is that then after she did that, I'm like, yeah, it was a girl who, after a boy hit into me a billion times, yelled at me for getting online. So I was like, okay. I yelled back because I was pretty pissed off. And I didn't notice I did because I sort of blacked out for a few minutes. I yelled, I'm not going to be in this stupid line if I'm going to get hit a billion times. You can stay in the line all you want, but I'm going to get out until we actually have to go. And so I pretty much, I stuttered a few times yelling because how pissed off I was. I was pretty fucking mad. And she's sitting there in line
like I knew she
what?
was about to murder someone because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I've known her for, like, ever. And, you know, I just have that instinct to, you know, tell.
It's the cousin feeling.
Yeah,
I feel like we should have went off with we're cousins on that one. Because I said I love you earlier. They're probably like, okay.
Yeah, and I hope, like, I really hope y'all people who were mentioning, I hope y'all are watching this, because
Yeah.
honestly, y'all need a pep talk. I don't know if you need it from your parents, a shrink, or somebody else, but y'all need help, because if y'all think bullying is okay, then y'all have a mental disorder,
Oh,
okay?
wait, I forgot. You didn't let me finish, though.
I'm sorry.
The story. Remember
I'm sorry.
the teacher? Remember
I,
the
like,
teacher?
get away with
I
preaching.
know,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
got you. But, so, the other problem was, I'm gonna clap my hands now, because I'm going to yell. Okay, but
Okay.
no, the problem was that then, after, the teacher's like, after I had, like, 2 or 1 tear rolling down my face, she's like, are you okay? I'm like,
I know you did not just ask that.
bitch, really. But no, then she was like, well, can you tell me what happened? I told her exactly what happened, what I just told you guys. And the thing what she just did was say, hey, come here, to the boy. And then the boy's like, yes. And she's like, did you hit into her? He was like, no. And then, so, I'm acting as 2 parts now. She was like, okay, what should you say if you do that? My bad.
Like, that's so rude.
Mhm.
I mean, if you're gonna say you're sorry for something,
Yes.
say the words, I'm sorry, not
My bad.
my bad.
And that's, I mean, my bad
It's childish.
It's stupid as fuck. But,
And when you're in 8th grade about to be in high school, I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna learn. Somebody's gonna pull you up against that locker or beat your head into a stall in the bathroom.
Mhm.
You're gonna learn. I mean, whether you can take the easy road or you can take the high road or the, you know, whatever road you want. It can be easy,
Yeah.
it can be hard. I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, y'all can be the person that y'all choose to be. It's y'all's life. No one else can control it. But I mean, what our point is, there's just so many people in this world who they don't
understand.
They don't understand the fact that they have their own life and they can be themselves Like, I know some kids, they'll just do stuff like I did with the whole candy situation. They try to be just like their friends. And so, people are, I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh, then I have one to actually help you explain that one.
Go ahead.
Monday. So I just got my tray, right, after being bullied for the other week, right? It was Monday. I was like, okay, I'll be fine. If I get bullied, then, or if someone makes fun of me for snitching, I'm just going to tell them straight up that, sorry, I am truthful than you. And so then I got my tray, right? Was walking down. Summer was already like far away from me at the table, finally sat down, and then I had a group of people who I knew were part of the bullying group who bullied me and stuff, and then they all yelled that I was a bitch over and over and over again, and I felt terrified to walk by myself. So I sat down. I couldn't eat at all, and I just stayed there until it was class time. Then me and her went finally to Mr. What's his name? Because I don't want to mention his name in this.
The vice principal.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
He is really a nice person, completely, really understandable and stuff. I mean, he understood what all happened and stuff. And then, of course, we had a conversation over it. It was completely fine. Stuff. The only thing is that he couldn't do anything about it because we need evidence over it. So we had to figure out what we're going to do next time something happens. We need a few witnesses. And then we have the issue where he did pull out the boy who pushed me a billion times and stuff. And then, the boy told everyone in the class that I was a snitch. And so whenever I had to work on math test, it was not fun because each time the teacher, I asked for help on one or two problems because there was like one problem that I freaking needed help on. A boy coughed, snitch. I'm like, thank you for being very mature.
Rude people. I mean, this world has come to so many bad things. And I mean, back then kids used to play hopscotch and they would jump rope and they'd do whatever they wanted and everyone would get along. And I mean, these days everyone is like either jealous over someone else,
yes,
or they're just plain buttheads. So, what's that, another topic? Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all a story of when I was bullied.
Oh!
I haven't.
I don't think I've heard of this one.
I've never told anyone.
Oh.
But I am going to share it with y'all just because I think that
Amber's already shared enough.
I think that if other people share their stories, then maybe y'all can like email us or comment y'all's issues, and then maybe
we'll put
y'all
that
can
in
give
the
us
description,
topics.
by the way.
Yeah, y'all can give us topics to talk about if y'all need someone to just be there for you if you have no one.
Yes.
Okay, so I was in crap. It was a long time ago. I was in 4th grade, and this little girl, well, she wasn't little, she was the same age as me, and every day when I was walking down the hall, she would laugh at me because all I wore to school was a yellow shirt and a blue jean skirt because that's all I had. My mom, she didn't have the money to buy me any clothes or any food or anything. So I would, go to the laundromat or whatever and wash that same outfit every day, and I would wear it to school. And this little girl, she would pick on me for it. And so one day I was walking down the hall, and she looked at me, and I looked back at her, and then she just like got that smirk on her face, like you're not good enough for me to look at. So she started walking away, and so of course I went to the bathroom crying because no kid needs to be treated like that.
Yeah.
And so I went to the bathroom and I was crying, and then all of the teachers were looking for me. And I told them what had happened, and I told them about the girl. And so they talked to her, and they told her that she needs to stop picking on people because, it's bullying. And then from that day on, they started hanging up posters of bullying. But the thing is, the girl never left me alone. She would always, give me that smirk, like, you. And that was just because I didn't have different clothes. And I never fixed my hair, and I never wore makeup, but that's because, I didn't have the money for that, or my parents didn't. And so, it's not right for people to pick on others because it can really hurt someone on the inside.
I'm not cry.
And, it just hurts people. And no one needs to feel that pain from others. It causes
them.
Exactly. It causes depression and anxiety, and that thought of who am I going to be when I grow up, considering I don't have money, or I don't have food, or I don't have a life. And no one needs to deal with that because it's just not right. No one needs that to be put on their chest. So I think all y'all people out there who are, well, at least we think, are watching this,
hopefully this helps you. Maybe.
Hopefully, because we are really trying to reach out to those people who are being bullied or are the bully, and they, need
help,
a pep talk.
Or something. Yeah, so, just give us a topic, and we'll help you as much as we can.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I feel like we should have done a moving in video, because how sad your video was, and you're like, yeah, and then it's like you're wearing makeup, and so it's like,
yeah.
I feel like we should have done a moving in video.
I mean, now I have no one picking on me considering I moved, but hopefully I don't run into that same girl who's, smirking at me.
If I see her, I'll kick her ass. Like in the face.
But I moved, and from then on, I was put in different foster homes, and, I got the life that I needed, that boost, and, I was confident. I was confident in myself for the first time since, I'd been bullied. And I think everyone needs that in their life. They need that boost, that person that's going to be there no matter what. So hopefully for y'all out there who are being bullied or, are the bully and y'all need help, just comment below and, we'll try to help you with your
and
stuff.
If you want more to listen to of us ranting in our speeches, please subscribe down below. And thank you for watching.
Thank you.